Good afternoon. I'm Michael Pashada. I'm the executive chef here with Uras at Molson Coors in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And today I'm going to show you how to properly sharpen your knife using a Norton Tri-Stone. The Tri-Stone is a great knife sharpener. It's the best one I've come across. It has 3 different levels of coarseness to it: coarse, medium, and fine. And today I'm going to go over how to properly sharpen your knife so you get the best possible edge on it. Important thing to remember is to be safe while doing it. So I have a cut glove on. I also have latex glove because of the oil. And I like putting a wet towel underneath. Kind of helps it from sliding back and forth. And the reason we do knife sharpening is A, to keep it from being dull, because a dull knife is a dangerous knife. And it's just good practice, and it really cuts down in time when you're prepping, cutting vegetables, to have a nice sharp knife. All right, next thing you need is sharpening oil. You can find both of these online. You need this in order to keep your stone wet, provide that nice edge. Little quick false statements is the stone or the steel that you have in your knife set at home, and most people do, is for honing your knife. And when you hone your knife, all you're doing is getting that edge that was already there when you had it straight again. What happens is, over time, as you're cutting or if you're chopping, that edge of the knife becomes like this. If you look closely at an edge of a knife, it's going to look like serrated. And what happens is they become bent. The feathers, they're called, become bent, and you use a steel to bend those back into place. So that's what the steel's for. It really doesn't sharpen your knife, it just keeps that edge nice and straight, which provides the sharpness to your knife. So here we go. All you're going to do is a little oil on here, rub that in, get your chef knife or any other knife, 45-degree angle, and you just run it across like that. And then you're going to do the opposite side. And you may do this 5 to 10 times, depending on what kind of shape your knife is in. So just keep doing this, like I said, 5 to 10 times until you feel you have a good edge. Remember, always keeping a 45-degree angle. They also sell little plastic guides that you can put right under the knife that helps you keep that angle until you become comfortable enough to do it without the guide. All right. Now we're going to go to the next coarse level, which is medium. A little more oil on there. Rub that in. Again, this is where having latex gloves come in handy. You don't get your cut glove all dirty, your hands all oily. Again, 45-degree angle. You just run it across. You can see it's sliding a little bit. You're just going to do this again 5 to 10 times. Lastly, you're going to come to the fine. And you're going to put the final coarse level into your knife. This is the one that fine tunes that edge, makes it razor sharp. And then when you're done, you should have a really nice sharp edge on here. Now again, it depends on what kind of shape your knife's in. So if needed, you may have to go through this process again until you find the proper edge you're looking for. It may take a couple times. This is why keeping a good sharp knife in your knife block is important. Then you don't have to do this so often, and you can really see how razor sharp it is. And if you look down, you can actually see the edge for what it is. It should be nice and straight. Occasionally you'll see bending, so then you just run this process again until you're good to go. And that is how you sharpen a knife properly using a Norton Tri-Stone. Stay tuned for another video. Thanks for joining.